The amount of times that I had to play as Jeff the Killer for people's battles is utterly ridiculous. I know this community has a very bad habit of typecasting people for one specific role in a battle, but I don't think any other character has had to deal with that more than Jeff the Killer. And it's all thanks to this one battle. This is the review of ERBP's Jack the Ripper vs. Jeff the Killer. Jack the Ripper vs. Jeff the Killer was released on April 4th of 2013 and is their 12th battle they have released. It has a runtime of 2 minutes and 13 seconds and would be the first debut of RL Yoshi as Jeff the Killer. This battle is about the notorious serial killer who walked the streets of London versus the troubled child who was horrifically scarred after a brutal fight with some kids at a party. And before you ask, don't expect me to compare this version of Jack to the one ERB did a year later, as we're gonna look at this battle on its own. But I assure you, we'll still have quite a bit to say about it.
Epic! Rob! Battle Pirates! Jack the Ripper!
Impressive costume. But I bet you that's not actually his clothes and they're his father's instead. The keying is not bad here, but they clearly set the feather effect way too high on him, so it looks like he's a ghost. And come on, have we still not figured out how to put shadows on the text?
Versus Jeff the Killer!
Okay, never mind. I think Jeff is the ghost here. Goddamn Casper looking ass. And by the way, this was pre-leg RL Yoshi, so all you're gonna see is his upper torso and maybe one shot of his thighs, but that's it. And what is that, a Left 4 Dead hospital background? You know, how is it that your microphone goes from somewhat okay to really bad at certain battles? Seriously, go watch all of ERBP Season 1 and listen to his voice. I swear, it's never consistent.
You're just a kid, I'm the greatest killer in all of history.
No, I can think of other serial killers out there that are more infamous than you. You definitely are the most mysterious one of them all, though.
I am glad you talked about putting me to rest.
Okay, I know I go crazy over the fact that he does this sleep pose every single time his line mentions the word, but that had to be the most pathetic one I've seen by far.
I mutilate you, Bravo, and kill people that sex.
I'm sorry, but can we rewind back to one of his previous lines?
You're just a kid. Just a kid.
If you're gonna make a line about how your opponent doesn't get pussy, at least make sure you didn't put in a line that explicitly says that they are a goddamn kid. Or just don't put a kid in your battle at all.
Oh, do you feel that burning vodka and bleed?
They treat it like it was a hard-hitting diss too. I mean, I guess it's fine, but nothing I would consider career-ending, as they often put it.
I'll let you join your family among the tortured and deceased. Break your legs in stride when I snap your legs in half.
Alright, I know that's a pun for the word pride, and it's supposed to also reference one of Jack's victims, but that's still a stretch.
Follow by your wanted double event of my wrath.
I gotta shout, but not much, because my mommy and daddy are sleeping in the other room, so...
Lie to me.
Oh my god, the crappy victim extras are back. Ow, my chest.
You told me that you win, but I'm recognizing.
I am amazed. How do they do it? It takes a lot of skill to suck at dying.
But you only killed 5 back in 1888.
Yeah, wondering why Jeff has his hoodie up when he never did in most stories. I would assume it's because RL Yoshi does not have the kind of hair he does, or it's too short to resemble his R counterparts, and he couldn't afford a wig at the time. I will say he did an alright job with the makeup, but his camera quality does not do it justice.
So it's time for leather paper to meet my lovely leather face.
I like this one too. They can't even be bothered to ask Nathan that his victim role is required to be on the ground pretending you're about to be stabbed by Jeff the Killer. So they had to turn his video sideways to give off the impression that he is lying down. But anyone with half the eyesight can still tell you it looks like shit.
So it's time for leather paper to meet my lovely leather face.
Oh my god, I can still see the green in that blood stain. And I thought I was bad at that.
Nobody knows you are. Can even decide on the name?
I personally choose the name Saucy Jack because Metal Gear did it.
But who am I? I'm some guy achieving internet fame.
And I bet he regrets it after viewing just one fanfiction.
You won't be writing letters anymore. Once I'm released, I'll turn the RIP and Ripper into rest in peace.
Is the camera guy in the midst of passing out? Why does the shot keep fading in and out?
You're a Joker rip-off, right down to the smile.
Now that I think about it, has there ever been a version of the Joker where his mouth was slit open to be smiling all the time? Seems like a missed opportunity if you ask me. Who's planting bombs all over the streets? Why is everything exploding?
Nobody ever caught me, Euro Park.
Oh my god, the visual glitches in this video. Wonder if I can stop at the right moment and see what accidentally got exposed. Oh wow, I can see his room and everything. Ain't Sony Vegas a damn fine editing software?
Euro Park and no bite. A creepypasta pedo hunting kids throughout the night.
But I thought you said he was a... Never mind.
You were busy getting chewed on sticking my blade in women.
Oh, my crotch hurts just from thinking about it. Oh, those poor women.
I drink your blood like ginger beer before it has time to thicken.
Did you just try to swallow your knife? What the hell was that?
They call me Saucy Jackie, I'm sure to beat them in winter. So good luck defeating me, yours truly, Jack the Ripper.
This one bit is a goldmine. Jack struggles to get his jacket off of him holding up a piece of paper implying he wrote Jeff a message, even though there's nothing written on it, and once again, Sony Vegas screwing up and revealing the green screen behind him. I bet everyone involved was the most hated person in their film class.
You're one to talk about rip-offs. You've spawned millions and yet nobody can prove that you even exist.
Oh hey look, the subtitles is pixelated, which means they probably green screened the text and added it into the render video. What did you render this on a Windows 7 Movie Maker?
You're a host, a British media publicity stunt.
So what you're saying is, even back in the 1800s, journalists were scumbags of the earth. I totally believe that.
You're nice and messy charm, but I'll be cruel and blunt.
I thought for a second he was gonna stab himself. Kids, seriously, don't play with knives.
Want to come to a party? It'll be so fun. Whether at a bus stop or backyard, I'll have this battle won.
Man, all of these stories about knife-wielding creepypasta kids would have been over almost immediately if everyone simply used a gun. Instead, they used rocks and alcohol.
I'll have this battle won. I'm the white hoodie from hell.
I think that was the original name for the Ku Klux Klan.
Here to make you weep. Now lie back, relax, and go to sleep.
Ah, of course we had to drop that catchphrase. It wouldn't be a creepypasta battle if they didn't add it in. Ah, how exhausting. You know, I am very well aware that I'd like to put down their oldest content because, well, your first attempts are always going to look the worst compared to what you do now. But I will say that with every bad battle I've seen from their Season 1 library, they do tend to strike, I won't say gold, maybe it's a little bit of bronze and silver. This is definitely not the most badly written battle I've seen in the Season 1 category, but the audios, the green screens, the visuals, the effects, it's what you expect from an old ERBP video. If you're ever planning on watching this or listening to this battle on an occasion, you're better off doing it audio only. Save your eyes from the visual garbage that I have to see here. Thank you guys for watching, and go to hell to sleep.